practicing with us, we have two types of colors. We have the what? We have the RGB colors. Please go to, and we have the, okay, yes, thank you. We have the RGB colors, and that should be my marker hand over, right? You took my marker off. Alright. Thank you very much. I'm appreciating you now. I'm not against you now. Alright, today we have the so we have two types of colors. For those people that are coming to the lab, we have the what? We have the CMK colors, and we have the what? We have the RGB colors. So please, you are going to see this in your exam. You are going to see questions on this in your exams. Now, CMK colors was like advanced color. It's just like saying blue. It's just like saying blue. We have blue. How many types of blue have I taught us in this class? Now we have blue. Now when you want to go deep down, we have what we call processed blue. Processed blue. We have what we call what? Royal blue. We have what we call sky blue. So we have what different kind of blue. So these RGB colors are what just the colors in their natural form. We have what colors in what their natural form. But CMK colors are what colors in their advanced form. So that's just the difference between what RGB colors and what CMK colors. Okay, Daniel, please. So that's just the difference between these two types of colors. It's just a text, it doesn't have. What about that iron there?
Who is the owner of this one? Okay, Flourish.
Flourish, yes.
What's up here?
Run.
That means you are going to take two-seater chair.
Okay. So this one, because even this one too.
Bring that one and the chair to the library. Two of you come. Bring all those your chairs and the desk.
Oh yeah, do it quickly. Oh yeah, do it quickly.
Is it can assist him to carry the chair?
Is it we should assist them? Assist them to carry the chair, please. Assist them to carry the chair. Alright. So just guys, just like as I was saying, now there are questions I gave, right? Now most of the questions I gave on coding. Now I said something, I said, how many types of code how many types of tag have I taught us in this class? Now everybody please.
Open and close tag.
No. That's
teacher.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Now open and close tag. Open and close tag is not a type of tag. And close tag. Open and close tag is not a type of tag. Now open and close tag means normally a tag is supposed to have an open and close. Which I told you we have two tags. We have empty tag and non-empty tag. And non-empty tags are tags that have what open and close tag. Just like saying what our P tag. Our P tag, we have the P tag. We have this is P open and we have what P close. So today I'm going to teach us what? I'm going to teach us 5 types of tags. I'm going to teach us 5 types of tags. And I'm going to also what? Teach us how to code using what? One of the types of tags I'm going to be teaching us. Now, we have what we call P tag. This is called what? Our paragraph tag. We have what? We have the H tag. And we say we have what? H1 to what? H6. Now, if I tell you, give me 5 types of tag, please, somebody did this in the test. I don't want you to repeat this in your exam. Don't come and tell me H1, H2, H3. Although H1, H has what? H has up to 6. We have H1 and what? We have the H6. Right? So that is just saying that we have heading 1, we have heading 2, we have heading 3. So as they keep going, you get down. You know, a website can have different pages, right? A website can have up to 10 pages. Now we have H1, H2, we can have H1, but H1 and H2 and H3, they are all under what? The H tag. Now we have what we call our table tag. And this is a tag that we use when we want to what? When we want to draw what? A table. When we want to draw a table, we use what? We use our table time. Alright, keep moving, keep moving. So when we want to draw a table, we use what? Our table time. Please do that gently, do that gently. Do that gently. Do that very gently. Alright, please do that gently, do that gently. Do and sit down quickly. Do and sit down quickly. Alright, please, no noise, everybody, no noise. Well, there was I was teaching a lady yesterday. So in this our age that we are now, once you are just intentional about the computer, to learn things will be very fast for you. Like in this class, I want to say kudos to Flourish, kudos to, okay, I think Nangome only showed me seriousness. But kudos to Ezekiel, kudos to Josiah. Is it Josiah? Yes, Josiah. Josiah didn't come on Friday. You come on. Yes, kudos to Favor. Yeah. Now let me tell you people something. There was a lady I was teaching yesterday. She just bought a laptop. I bought a laptop for her. She could not even drag her mouse. But after series of training, we spent 5 hours. And I'm telling you, Nangome, what she can do is, she can do things that are, in short, I just prayed, okay, we even have lights this morning. So what she can do now is just so ravishing for me. She can now even crop a picture. Although it will not be really as amazing as a picture that I cropped, right? But she can now crop a picture. She was so intentional about it. She just made it her decision that she was not going to leave me there yesterday without learning it. And that is the kind of energy I'm expecting from you people today. An energy that is a persistent energy that I must learn this thing. Because if you don't have that energy, the lab has some limitations. We don't have the right number of computers that can accommodate everybody yet. That's why I'm not even rushing everybody. If that we have, because I went to make some inquiry, they said that we have 4 computers for students, but we are repairing 2. So what I'm just trying to say is, please be intentional. Is this your early stage that you have to learn skills? Is this your early stage? So please, everybody, when you are going to the lab today, for those people that will be practicing today, make sure you learn one thing. For those people that have learned how to draw a box and have learned how to put colors on inside the box, and I've also learned how to do a text, how to do text, how to write a text. Thank you. How to do pictures is how to import. So for those people that have learned how to do import, so for those people that also, please look at the things you are learning. For those people that are learning how to power click inside, right? So please, you should be learning it. Now this is power click. Power click is, I draw a box. I have an image. I want to put the image inside of the box, so that the image and the box will be one, or inside one container, right? I will use a power clip. So it's just like now, if you look at this batch, let me explain power clip let me explain power clip in a natural thing. Look at Mary Faith, for example. Mary Faith's uniform and her badge are 2 different things, right? But for me to make the uniform and the badge to be one uniform, I had to sew the badge to the uniform pocket, right? So that is power clip for you. It's like we are putting an image inside a container, which is the box that we drew. So today, those people that are going to practice, you are going to learn how to power clip an image inside of inside a box. Then for those people that want to go pro, please start learning how to crop an image, because that is what will also help your mouse movement. Because you see, computer, once you can move your mouse, you have done something big for yourself. It's not about moving the mouse, it's about learning how to control the mouse in a way that, yes, you are very comfortable controlling it. So I just pray that I will be with you guys third term. In short, there's a lot of things to practice. There's a lot of things. And I'm happy that some people have started buying their laptops, but I've not seen commitment from our class yet. But some people in the basic class, they're already getting their laptop. I think 2 students got their laptop over the weekend, and I'm impressed. They are serious. The level that we are now, we are supposed to be doing coding. It's just like what I'm going to be explaining on with us today, right? You're supposed to be coding at an advanced level. Now, I told us now, look at 3 tags I've explained to us. We have P tag, we have H tag, we have what? We have table tag. And I say table tag is tag that we use what? When we want to draw what? A table. Now we have what we call what? Our IMG tag. Now this is called what? Our image tag. So we use this tag when we want to what? When we want to write or represent what? An image. When we want to input an image what? In our what? In our HTML what? Document. Now, just like I told you guys, right? We have empty and non-empty tag. An image tag is what? Is an example of what? An empty tag. Because it doesn't have what? It doesn't have an open and a close. We write all the instruction inside of the IMG tag. So we can write something like this, ING. Then we write what? We write what? The alt. No, sorry, we write our source. Where we are getting the image from. We write our source. Maybe you are getting it from inside of your document. So you write the source of where you are getting it. Doc, ING, blah, 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 blah. Then we write what? Our alt. Then we close our, so we represent an image tag like this. It doesn't have what? An open and a close like every other tags. Like every other tags now, they have open and close. But image tag doesn't have what? Open and close. Another type of tag that doesn't have an open and a close is what? Our A tag. We also call it what? Our hyperlink tag. Hyperlink tag, our A tag, is called our link tag, our hyperlink tag. Hyperlink. Now, this tag, we use this tag when we want to what? When we want to link different pages together. Now, imagine that I want to create a scenario where you can click a link inside my website and it will direct you to another page. I will use what? I will use a hyperlink tag. Now, how many of us have used a website where we click something, it now directed us to another page? Okay, yes, thank you. Even if you have not used, but I'm just trying to tell you how it works, right? So you take it to another page. It will take you. So how they did it, right? They built that other page, then they now linked it and now created a link with the page and now use an A tag to link the page. So I've given us 5 examples of tags today. I've given us 5 examples of tags. Now, under our table tag, these are other tags under our table tags, right? Under our table tags, these I'll be listing them today. We have what? We have our OS tag, and we have our UL tag under our table tag. Now, open and close tag, I tell you, like, you see this P tag now. This P tag is, this is the open, and this is what? This is the close. Sure you understand? So that's what I mean by open and close. But like IMG now, it doesn't have open, it doesn't have close. Like our H1 now, we have H1 open and H1 was close. Do you get the fundamental? So I told you guys, me I knew from the beginning. When I started HTML in this class, a lot of us were dumbfounded, right? Most of us did not even understand. But I believe that from today now, most people are even what? Following. But you will understand it more when you are what? When you are having your laptop and you are practicing. Normally, I think last upper week, the school subscribed the Y router, and I made sure that I think 3 students in SS1 had the application inside. They had the application that we use for coding inside their laptop, and the application used for coding is called VS Code. So VS Code, Visual Studio Code, is the application used for coding. So imagine that we all had our laptop today. Probably I would have said what? Let us practice what we are even teaching. Let's practice what we are teaching. Now, these are the 2 tags that don't have what's open and what's closed. Maybe Faith, you have the potential of sleeping, please. What happened? You didn't sleep through the night? It's not about calling your mother. Okay, you want me to call your mother? Fine. Calling your parents is not an issue for me. It's not an issue for me. But you should have the power to tell your parent that you want this laptop. Right? Let me not lie to you. It's not even about having a laptop, but having the zeal to practice with your laptop, right? That is also the most important thing. People need to be intentional. Let me just say intentional. And one thing about laptop is laptop needs what? Laptop needs attentive care. If you don't know how to use a laptop, you can have a laptop today. Before you know, that laptop has spoiled. Because what? Because of improper care. Okay. Because of improper care. Laptop needs what? Laptop needs intention. If you are not intentional about your laptop, before you know, you can't spoil your laptops. And you discourage your parents about even buying a laptop in the first place. So that is one thing. People like Nangomen have already told you what to tell your mom. Your own is very simple. Just tell your mom that, Mom, please, because that's what your mom doesn't want. Your mom says she cannot control the playfulness of people around you in her absence. So just promise her that, oh, Ma, please, when you give me this laptop, I will make sure that nobody touch it, this, that, for your own good. Because it will help you. Imagine you have a laptop. Imagine that you have a laptop, all the things you practice in the lab, you went home to do it. Do you know how powerful you will be this morning? You'll be very powerful because, okay, now imagine, computer don't need space. I told you people, computer don't need space. Me, every day, I make sure that I practice. If I'm not doing it, I must make sure I research. You practice every day. Okay. Yes. I brought a laptop last week. I brought a laptop on Friday. You saw my laptop now, Imran. Yes. The lab, yes. I brought a laptop. So definitely, I don't even have one laptop per se. You should know. I'm using all of them. I have people I train. So when they come home, even presently now, I'm training people on video editing. I'm always training people on the level. Please. First off, look, this is the basics. This is the basic JSS2. The basics is to get your laptop and get the needed application that you need on your laptop. That is the basics. So, like you now used to, you have a laptop. I think 2 people in this class have a laptop. You one have CorelDRAW in this class. One have CorelDRAW. Then when you have CorelDRAW, now this is your assignment. Go and start learning how to crop an image. And I've already told you to know how to crop an image. Now this is how to put image, right? If you want to put image, Ctrl+I. Control. And when I say Ctrl+I, it means hold control. Don't leave it. Then when you hold control, you also use your can you see the way I'm using my finger to control the computer? Now these are the 2 fingers that you should majorly make use of. So Ctrl+I, Ctrl+Z, Ctrl+K. You see my hand never left control, right? My hands is still on control. So Ctrl+, whatever number. So to import an image, first of all, know where you save the image inside of your computer. Yes. That is the first things first. So if you save the image in your document, know that first. If you save it in your image or picture know where you saved it first. So when you do Ctrl+I, then you direct your mouse to where you save the image. You click on it. If you save it in your document, click on document. Is it that you don't press Ctrl+I, they will not go to the image or you don't? No. Now when you press Ctrl+I, it will open. A dialog box will open, right? So a dialog box will open. So you see, Yusuf is practicing, so he's ahead. That's because now if you press Ctrl+I, it doesn't work. That's because you were lifting your hand on the control. Make sure you press Ctrl, don't leave it, and press I. It will always open. Because even Flourish was making that mistake last week till she got used to it. You make sure that your hand is on control, it doesn't leave control, then you press whatever number or letter you want to press. But don't allow yourself to be a master of using one hand and using the other hand. No. Make use of what? Your one finger.
Yes.
No, you can do that, but if you want to become a computer professional, it's just like typing. I was teaching some people in basic, right?
Backspace, LKJ.
Not backspace, but what? But space bar. Now, everybody, when you are doing this, but people think it's all about ASDF, colon LKG. That doesn't make you a professional. This is what makes you a professional using it today. This thing I want to tell you now, this is the secret. Now, the secret to becoming a professional is first of all what? Placing your hands on what? ASDF, colon LKG, space bar. Now, when you have placed your two fingers, your two hands, now the secret is what? Is by typing and what? Positioning your eyes on the screen without looking at what? Your keyboard. No matter how slow you become, just do it. ASDF spacebar colon LKJ spacebar ASDF. The more you are doing it subconsciously, your mind is what? Your mind is adopting into the habit. So from you being slow by ASDF spacebar, I'm telling you, in 1 week, consistently, it will be ASDF spacebar. Before you know, you will now start doing a ton of it without making mistake. And I always advise my students, when you are doing that, make sure a 3-page of that practice, a 3-page of ASDF spacebar colon LKJ spacebar. And the more you keep doing it, the more you what? The more you become what? Increase in speed. The more you start increasing in your speedfulness of it. And before you know, if you can do that in a space of 1 year, I'm telling you, you start typing without looking at your computer. THE. So that's it. So from ASDF, you will now upgrade to another one, which will now you come down, right? So I will not tell you about that one because you need to master the first basics first.
Now I'm doing very well.
Yeah, you are doing very well, but you have not practiced it the way I'm telling you now, which you don't have to look at your keyboard. You have to do it, position your hands and just focus on your screen. Now, just like I said, it's not about doing it 1 time or 1 day. It's about practicing it every day and every day. That you can design today doesn't mean you should go and sleep and say, yes, I can design. Every day design. Things are changing every day. The way I designed yesterday is not the same way I'll design today. So every day, new things are happening. Things are changing. Alright? So I'm going to be leaving us today. Please, anybody, I told us we have what? We have 2 types of color palettes. We have what? We have the CMK color, and we have the IBD colors. So please don't forget. Basic colors, the natural colors in their natural nature. Why the CMK colors are what? Colors in their advanced nature. So please, colors are what? Colors in their advanced nature. So please don't know that we have what? We have fire red. We have magic.